Hello, my name is Elsa Churchill, and I'm the genealogist at the Society of Genealogists in London. Today, I'd like to talk about how the SOG can help anyone researching not only their ancestors, but the places they come from or are associated with. The Society of Genealogists is the UK's oldest and largest family history society. Founded in 1911, we provide an amazing research library, an education programme, our own publications, and online resources for anyone interested in family history, whether you're very experienced or just beginning your journey into your genealogy. We're a member society, but our library and archives have so much for anyone interested in their family and local history. And of course, we're a Family Search affiliate library, making the online and digital resources from Family Search available to view in the SOG's library. The Society's library has just moved into our sixth premises, where we now occupy the L-shaped ground floor and basement of a modern complex in Wharf Road off City Road in the centre of London, and are currently fitting out the building and hope to be open to visitors and members very soon. Do keep an eye out for our news and updates on our website, newsletter and social media, where we'll announce when we open and how you can come and see us. But until then, there's an awful lot that will help the family and local historian from our website, sog.org.uk. The website's education pages include information about our courses and online guides. The SOG events team runs a very wide education programme of online long courses, full and half-day events, short talks on all manner of subjects, including house, local, social and military history, as well as genealogy. So do use the drop-down menu on the events listing to find a course that suits you. There are free online guides to records and hints and tips on the education pages. And SOG members can log into the dedicated members area, and you'll find plenty of help and advice from getting the best out of the library and the online collections, or viewing free videos about the records and treasures that we have. And there's loads of help that can be found from other SOG members in our members forum, where you can find support through the expertise and enthusiasm of other like-minded family and local historians. You might require help to brainstorm the reading of documents together in our online paleography club, or continue the discussions about your favourite history and genealogy-related books that we've been reading in the Society of Genealogists book club. The Research Hub pages have guidance on using the SOG's library and collections, and there's information about getting help through the library's search copy service. You can start your SOG pathway by searching what we have by using the Research Hub menus to search the Society's library catalogue, online digital collections from the library and archives, and some pilot projects that we've been working on while we've been closed to visitors, such as digitising some of the thousands of manuscript family trees we hold in the archives, and our beautiful and poignant collection of memorial cards. The library gathers resources to help genealogists study their families by using the sources relating to where they lived, what they did in their lives, and what research may have been done on that family before. The library holds over 157,000 catalogued items in books and micromedia, manuscripts and research notes, and increasingly digital copies and transcripts of records that we put online for members. So by entering a place name in the online SOG library catalogue search box, such as here, where I've entered a search for Prittlewell, a parish in Essex, the catalogue will browse within the library's subject list for what search terms there are, and say how many items there are in the library relating to the place you're looking for. Searching by place will list related works that we have in the library, such as parish registers, marriage licenses and other church records, parish chest records such as vestry, church wardens, constables and overseers' accounts, pew rents or parish apprenticeships. There may be records relating to nonconformist Protestant dissenters, Quakers, Jews and Roman Catholics. We have a large collection of monumental inscriptions transcribed from local churchyards and cemeteries, and lots of other local name-rich resources and transcripts of local records such as taxes, rate books, poor law records, school records, for example. There will be published local histories, directories, poll books, and periodicals and journals. By making a broader search, such as county in the catalogue, you'll find what we call general items and resources that cover the county, rather than just a parish, such as will indexes, tax lists, or general county histories, county quarter session records, or county assize records, for example. However, if we have an item that does contain information on their places or parishes, then we will cross-reference that via the catalogue. So the library catalogue tells us that for Whitstable in Kent, where I live, we hold some 41 items, including church registers and records, facsimile and transcripts of local records, such as manorial courts from the 18th and 19th century, the 1641 protestation returns, and even copies of local auction catalogues. We've got published local histories for Whitstable, lots of maps that cover the area, and very good runs of directories from the 18th to the 20th century. The catalogue will indicate if the item is digital, microfiche, and microfilm, and if none of these, then it's a book. So look for the BX number so we can order the box from our off-site store for you to order in to view when we reopen to visitors. The catalogue does not generally include manuscripts or archive materials or our special archive collections. If you click on the Digital Collections search tab, it highlights yellow. This provides a shortcut or pathway to the default quick search, so it's good for first step searches, such as seeing what online databases include information on a given surname, for example. Excuse me. The SOG online digital collections are exclusive to members, but anyone can make free quick searches via the website to see if there's information of interest. If you want to see the full entry of an index entry or see associated images of records or digital books, then you have to be a member. If you're not a member or logged in as a member when you're searching, you'll see the results are grayed out. And if you click on it, it will take you to remind you to either log in or go to the joining pages so you can sign up to become a member. In addition to databases and indexes from genealogical sources such as parish registers, wills, MIs, and digitized copies of books from the library, some of the original records held by the SOG are online and include the Teachers Registration Council registers showing teachers who registered from 1902, evidences of age provided by civil servants taking examinations or applying for a pension from 1855, though of course many of the evidences relate to births well before that date. We have a collection of abstracts of wills compiled by the Bank of England covering the period 1714 to 1747. We have some 19th century petitions made to the Trinity House charity by families of mariners who had fallen on hard times or who had become prisoners in the Napoleonic Wars. We've got some original apprentice indentures collected by the antiquarian Frederick Arthur Crisp, and also some records of the tax levied on apprenticeships from 1710. We have digitised poll books and directories, parish and local records, wills, etc. We have Boyd's Marriage Index online with some 7 million entries, and of course Boyd's Inhabitants of London, which have notes on some 60,000 London families, largely before 1800. We encourage people to tell their family history, and the Society of Genealogists collects compiled family histories and biographies, and we have a partnership with Family Search to scan the many thousands of volumes which were formerly on the family history shelves in the library, and to make digital versions of these available in the library and online where possible. Prior to this partnership, we'd already digitised several of our family histories as a pilot study, and these can now be found on our online digital collections. In addition to the books and micromedia, we have extensive manuscript collections, which are not yet online or listed in the library catalogue. So currently, you have to use the paper guides and lists at the Society. Our document collection of miscellaneous manuscript research notes contain notes, ephemera, and abstracts of records for surnames and families arranged alphabetically by surname. We're currently scanning and creating a digital image of some of these and creating a new online archive catalogue, which will list and give much more information about all our collections. A similar topographical collection is a collection of original documents arranged by place. We have what we call special collections, comprising about 400 collections in over 2,000 boxes of notes and records, which have an integrity about them, so they can't just be split up into surname order. They often relate to several families that perhaps have intermarried or have a genealogical connection, or who are connected by place, for example, county families in Cornwall or Norfolk, or who have specific themes, such as religions or occupations. And we have particularly collections relating to Huguenot families and Jewish families, or the papers relating to research into merchant seamen. Latterly, the Society has become an archive or repository for original records that have no other home, but which are of interest to family historians and which we can make more accessible by indexing. Some of these original records from special collections are the ones we have been concentrating on to digitise, index and put online. All our collections and manuscripts resources are stored in about 1 kilometre of shelving, and those which are not yet digitised will be made available to order and retrieve from our off-site store. We've got about 9,000 or so manuscript pedigrees comprising over 20,000 sheets deposited with us. Some are absolutely enormous, and they are currently being scanned, digitised and abstracted into searchable GEDCOM files and indexed to go online as part of what we call tree search. The pilot of this study is online and the rest will follow shortly. There's a lot happening behind the scenes at the Society of Genealogists. In addition to our new home, we are preparing to welcome members and visitors, and we're working on our new archive catalogue, which will provide online lists and details about our manuscripts, and we're working on a new discovery platform, which will provide better ways of searching our online digital resources. So do keep an eye out for those as they come on stream shortly. You can discover how to join the Society of Genealogists on our website, sog.org.uk. We hope you will want to share our passion for genealogy and local history and discover more about the places where your ancestors lived.